please request Dr. Kumar Sivarajan to kindly present and welcome our chief guest, Sri Jyotiraditya M. Scindia, Honorable Minister of Communication, Government of India. May I now request Professor Rohit Budhiraja to kindly present a bouquet to Sri Neeraj Mittal, Chairman of Digital Communication Commission and Secretary, Department of Telecommunications. Thank you. To open today's ceremony, I have a pleasure of inviting Mr. Rajesh Kumar Pathak, Director General, Bharat 6G Alliance, a driving force behind India's collaborative 6G vision, to please present the welcome address.
Thank you. It's honor for me, and I feel humble to welcome this august gathering. Honorable Minister of Communications, Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia sir, respected Dr. Neeraj Mittal, Secretary Department of Telecommunications, distinguished chairs and vice chairs of Bharat 6G Alliance, Professor David Koil Pillai, Professor Dr. Kumar Sivarajan, and Professor Rohit Budhiraja, distinguished telecom professionals here, foreign invitees, our MOU partners, students, startups, industry, and senior officers of the government, print and media. I welcome you all, and good afternoon, and very warm welcome to all, and namaste from India. It's indeed a moment of great pride and privilege to welcome you all to the second International Bharat 6G Symposium. The first was hosted about the same time during the last year, during the IMC itself, and this is jointly organized by Department of Telecommunications and Bharat 6G Alliance, another national and international partners. You can see are more than 15 logos of even international partners supporting these initiatives. This platform brings together eminent leaders from government, industry, academia, research institutions, startups from across the world to deliberate on the vision of 6G, future of 6G, how we can utilize best technology for our development. We are deeply honored to have Honorable Minister of Communications, Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia sir, with us today to inaugurate this symposium and share his vision and guidance for the India's next generation technology leadership. I also extend my heartfelt welcome to Dr. Neeraj Mittal, Secretary Telecom, whose guidance and vision continues to share India's digital transformation journey with innovation and inclusive at its core. We are privileged to be joined by some of the India's most distinguished thought leaders and technologists. I can see here that even Professor Bhaskar Ramamurthy sir is here, who was the steering committee chair of Bharat 6G vision statement, and so many senior government officers and from our international collaborative partners. Over the next 2 days, the symposium will feature insightful sessions, collaborative discussions, knowledge among global partners and experts to shape a secure, open, resilient, inclusive, and sustainable 6G ecosystem. With this, I think I invite you all for further discussion. Thank you.
I now request Professor David Koil Pillai, Chairperson, Bharat 6G Alliance, to please present the address.
Honorable Minister of Communications, Shri Scindia ji, respected Secretary DOT, Dr. Mittal ji, distinguished invitees, members of Bharat 6G Alliance and members of our international partners, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to each one of you. We are indeed very honored to have the presence of the Honorable Minister and the Secretary for the inauguration of this second edition of the International Bharat 6G Symposium. The symposium was held for the first time in 2024, concurrently with the India Mobile Congress, and the symposium had strong participation from within India and from international partners. And that made it a grand success. And so the tradition was continued this year also, where we have continued to have it concurrently with the India Mobile Congress. And we hope to make this a flagship event of Bharat 6G Alliance, giving us an opportunity to showcase the momentum behind 6G in India. As you know, the theme for this year's India Mobile Congress is Innovate to Transform, and it has been very appropriate. The focus of Bharat 6G Alliance over the last 12 months can be described in along those same lines, assessing every opportunity that we have for innovation with 5G advanced and 6G technologies, and to see how these technologies will transform connectivity while we address the issues of ubiquitous coverage, sustainability, and affordability. The Bharat 6G Symposium is a platform for us to invite leading players from within the Indian ecosystem to come alongside with global leaders and perspectives on the technology trends. The symposium is well timed. We have just hosted the 3GPP RAN meeting in Bengaluru last month. The 6G study items and the 5G advanced work items are active and progressing well. This, alongside the fastest rollout of 5G, where we have crossed 500,000 5G base stations, 500,000 base stations. And that, I believe, is a testament to the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Minister, the Secretary, and the entire Telecom Department. While we celebrate this achievement, we also keep in mind the words of the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, that India should take its rightful place in terms of a contributor to the 6G and also a place of leadership. So to that end, we are working towards a roadmap that will take us to that which is called Accelerating India's 6G Leadership. At the same time, we are also eager to learn from our international partners about their experience in 5G and their individual roadmaps towards 6G. So over the next 2 days, we have carefully curated panel discussions and keynote addresses and hope to present all of our participants the pulse of 5G, not only within India, but also globally. We look forward to the Honorable Minister's perspective on the exciting road ahead towards 6G. And in the presence of the Honorable Minister and the Secretary, we are happy to announce that we will be signing 2 memorandum of understandings, one with NASSCOM and one with European Space Agency. And also, along with all of our international partners from Asia, Europe, and America, that will be releasing a joint statement on our belief what 6G should be, that what we collectively develop should be secure and it should be resilient, inclusive, and sustainable. We'll also be releasing 4 white papers by the Bharat 6G Alliance members. 9 more of them are in progress and will be released soon. Recently, a book titled More from Less for More, or MLM, has been co-authored by one of India's leading scientists, Dr. Mashelkar, capturing the essence of what we are talking about, which says we want to achieve more technology through innovation, using less resources, sustainable, and so that it will reach more people, more of inclusion. So on that note, I welcome each of you to the International Bharat 6G Symposium. We trust that the next 2 days will be informative and transformative, and that we will join hands to strengthen our networks so that as we embark on this exciting journey towards 6G. Thank you very much.
And now we reach a defining moment. I'm deeply honored to invite the Honorable Minister of Communication, Government of India, to formally inaugurate the International Bharat 6G Symposium 2025 by pressing the remote button. May I request everyone to direct their attention to the screen for the curtain raiser display. Round of applause for the same. Thank you, sir. A powerful beginning of vision unveiled for a connected, secure, and sustainable future. Partnership-defined progress. And now we go ahead with the MOU signing. I request Mr. Ankit Bose, Head of NASSCOM AI, and Mr. Chokalingam from NASSCOM for exchanging MOU with Chair Bharat 6G Alliance and DG Bharat 6G Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, NASSCOM represents the voice of over 254 billion technology industry in India. Thank you so much. Next, I would request Mr. Mike Shaw, Chairman UKTIN, to please come and sign the MOU with the European Space Agency and Bharat 6G Alliance. The MOU has already been signed. Please come on the stage to exchange the MOU. Heartiest congratulations to all signatories. May these alliances inspire stronger bridge of innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, now we go on the next, the release of the Bharat 6G Alliance white papers. The first white paper, titled Spectrum Roadmap for 6G in India by the Spectrum Working Group, led by Professor David Koipillai, Dr. P.S.M. Tripathi, Mr. Sandeep Sharma, Mr. A.K. Tiwari. I request them to please come on the stage and release the white paper. I request Mr. Sandeep Sharma, Mr. A.K. Tiwari, Mr. P.C.M. Tripathi to please come on the stage for the release of white paper. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause. Thank you. The second white paper, Powering the Next-Gen Telecom Towards Energy Efficiency in 6G Macro and Small Cell Deployments, comes from the Green and Sustainability Working Group, authored by Dr. Utkarsh Dubey from Airtel and Mr. Venkata Subramaniam from TCS. I also request Mr. Ambarish from Airtel, Uday Ramesh from TCS, and Mr. Nirant from Nokia to please come on the stage and release the white paper. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the release of the white paper. The next we have white paper on AI and network evolution to 5G Advanced and 6G, presented by the Use Case Working Group, featuring Mr. Sandeep Sharma and Professor Rohit Budhiraja. I also invite Mr. Rajat Agarwal and Sabyasachi Mukhopadhyay and Jiva Keshav to please come on the stage and release the white paper. Thank you so much. The fourth paper, 6G Data Architecture, Security and Exposure Framework for RF Sensing. This is developed by experts from IISc Bangalore and Nokia. I would request on behalf of IISc Bangalore, Mr. Nirmesh Yadav from Airtel, Mr. Abhay Tripathi, Professor Manjesh from IIT Bombay, and Mr. Nirant from Nokia to please come on the stage and release the white paper. A warm round of applause for this visionary contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the next segment, which is we now move to a truly historic moment, a joint statement by the Bharat 6G Alliance and its esteemed global partners, 6G IA, NextG Alliance, XGMF, 6G Forum, UKFNI, UKTIN, UK Federated Telecom Hubs, Cheddar, HASC, Joiner, Titan, NGMN Alliance, and 6G flagship, Olu University. A joint statement endorsing principle for 6G, which is secure, open, resilient, inclusive, and sustainable by design. May I invite the distinguished guest on the stage, Professor Amitav Ghosh, Dr. Colin Bibcock, Professor Ranjana Rajathab, Professor Gerrit Purr, Professor Mike Short, Professor Herlid Haas, Professor Rahim Tafzoli, Professor Mahesh, and Ms. Anita Dola. Please come on the stage.
Hello. May I request NGS sir also and Mr. Manish to come on the dais and international delegates who have come here, because I think this is a historic moment that we are having the joint declaration in India. So I request you all, please come. All my foreign guests, they can come here. Anyone, if I have not taken the name, please come. Yeah, Mr.
They have started the deliberation on a joint statement, and that will be released on 10th of October. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause. This joint statement marks a collective commitment towards collaboration, harmonization, and innovation across geographies in the journey towards global 6G realization. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Honorable Minister Shri Jyotiraditya M. Scindia, Minister of Communication and Minister of Development of Northeastern Region, Government of India, for the inaugural address. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the Honorable Minister.
Seated on the dais with me, Secretary Telecom, Dr. Neeraj Mittal ji, Professor David Koil Pillai ji, Chairman of B6GA, Dr. Kumar Sivaranjan ji, Professor Rohit Buddhiraja ji, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Pathak ji, doyens of the telecom value chain in India, our international guests who have come here from far and wide, entrepreneurs, academicians, ladies and gentlemen. It is my profound privilege to welcome you to the International 6G Symposium at the India Mobile Congress 2025. Today is not just another event. It indeed is a launch pad to the next great frontier of human connectivity. With the changes in the Telecom Act of 2023, India has built a future-ready policy and a spectrum framework ensuring timely allocation of even terahertz bands while enabling captive networks, spectrum slicing, and enterprise solutions. Coupled with over 35% of our 8.34 lakh telecom towers being fiberized, we are creating a robust backbone to support NGN, next generation networks. Our targets are bold, but yet tangible, contributing of 10% of global 6G patents and playing a defining role at WRC 27 and other international standard-setting forums. I've said this before and I will say this again. We were behind the world on 4G. We walked with the world on 5G. But India shall lead the world on 6G. Each one of our 7 verticals under the B6GA founded by Prime Minister Narendra Modi is working out their timeline and their Gantt chart of how individually they will work at ensuring that we clinch that target of contribution of 10% of patents. But at the same time as they work individually, they shall also work collectively. And if Professor Koil Pillai ji and Buddhiraja ji, I can use a telecom terminology, how each one of these 7 verticals will multiplex in order to be able to provide solutions not only for Bharat Mata, but solutions for the world in the days to come. India is no longer a mere consumer of technology. We strive to be the architects of the future of technology. From our indigenous 4G stack and 5G stack to Open RAN prototypes for 6G, we are building sovereign capabilities across chip design, secure cores, satellite backhaul, and AI native networks. Under the PLI scheme, telecom manufacturing has purged 91,000 crores worth of new production, 1800 crores worth of exports, creation of 29,000 new jobs, and our exports comprising of mobile and telecom equipment has surpassed 150,000 crores, $18 billion in FY25, a testament that this is just not make in India, but it truly is make for the world. Since its inception in 2023, the Bharat 6G Alliance has become the crucible of innovation, uniting over 80 organizations, 30 startups, and premier institutions. The 7 working groups are pioneering AI native networks for rural inclusion, cross-sector applications in agriculture, healthcare, smart cities, and sustainability. In just 2 years, B6GA members have filed over 1,200 patents and published over 300 research papers in leading international journals. This, ladies and gentlemen, is innovation powered by collaboration, and it's reshaping India's digital future. At the heart of the 6G vision lies what we call the 6G Innovation Hexagon, a framework of 6 transformative pillars that define our path to global leadership. First, immersive communication will unlock new realities through XR, holographic telepresence, and digital twins, revolutionizing education, industry, and entertainment. Second, massive communication will seamlessly connect billions of IoT devices and M2M networks, creating a truly intelligence ecosystem. Third, hyper-reliable low-latency connectivity will empower life-saving applications from telesurgery and autonomous mobility to disaster response and defense. Fourth, ubiquitous connectivity will weave together fiber networks, 5G, LEO and MEO satellites, and HAPS, ensuring even the remotest panchayat in the deep corners of rural India is not left behind. Fifth, AI native networks will make intelligence intrinsic with predictive optimization and dynamic spectrum management embedded at their core. And finally, integrated sensing and communication will transform our networks into perceptive guardians, monitoring crops, pollution, and borders while connecting communities in ways never imagined before. Together, these 6 dimensions illuminate a bold roadmap where India does not merely follow the future. India creates it. 6G is not merely about speed. It is a revolution that will transform every facet of life and industry. In agriculture, it will improve farmers and empower them with AI-driven soil mapping and predictive crop and analytics, unlocking unprecedented productivity. In healthcare, it will make possible holographic telesurgery and real-time diagnostics, bringing advanced care to the remotest corners of the globe. In smart cities, energy-neutral sensor grids and dynamic digital twins will redefine urban living, making it sustainable, efficient, and intelligent. In disaster management, drone-based relay networks will save lives and ensure rapid response when every second counts. And industry, private networks, AI-driven automation, and customized network slices will drive the next wave of innovation and productivity. By 2035, the ripple effects of these 6G-enabled transformations are projected to add a staggering $1.2 trillion to India's GDP, creating prosperity and opportunity for all. Our greatest strength, ladies and gentlemen, is our people. With 31% of global STEM graduates, a thriving startup ecosystem, and partnerships with IITs, IISc, and 5G, 6G labs, India is shaping the next generation of 6G innovators. Hackathons, global challenges, and industry academia testbeds are making India not just future-ready, but future-defining. India is co-creating 6G with leading international initiatives. The Next G Alliance with the US, the 6G SNS IA Alliance with Europe, the 6G flagship with Finland, the 6G Forum with Korea, the NGMN Alliance and the 5G ACIA with Germany, the UK TIN, all are examples of the same. Joint R&D programs with Japan, Europe, and the US are accelerating innovation. The message is clear. India is here not to follow, but to co-lead the 6G revolution. Since the historic unveiling of the Bharat 6G vision document by the Honorable Prime Minister in March 23, the B6GA has been tirelessly shaping the future of connectivity, engaging in dynamic discussions, releasing visionary white papers like we saw this morning, and crafting reports. At this landmark gathering, we are proud to present pioneering insights and thought leaderships on the 3 papers that have been released today. Today marks a new chapter also in global collaboration, as we sign MOUs with the European Satellite Agency and NASSCOM, forging partnerships that will propel India and the world into the next era of technological excellence. Friends, India's 6G journey is one of confidence, one of conviction, and one of collaboration. We have moved from being technology takers to technology makers. With our scale, talent, and innovation, we are poised to set the pace for global telecom in the decades to come. As we inaugurate this International 6G Symposium, let us pledge to collaborate relentlessly across governments, academia, startups, and industry. Let us ensure that 6G is inclusive, is affordable, is sustainable, and empowers every single citizen. As our Honorable Prime Minister always reminds us, Anusandhan, Atmanirbharta, and Make in India, Make for the World must be our guiding light. Together, let us pledge to build a future where 6G is fast, where 6G is fair, where 6G is smart, where 6G is sustainable, where 6G is Indian, and where 6G is global. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we move to the end of this program, may I now invite Mr. Rajesh Kumar Pathak to give a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We have noted all the directions given by you, and I'm sure that our working group will multiplex to the making it a vision into a reality. At the outset, I extend our deepest gratitude to Honorable Minister for gracing this occasion and sharing his inspiring vision for India's leadership in the 6G. Sir, your guidance and encouragement are a source of motivation for all of us working together, and that's why we have our even international partners as well here. We express our sincere thanks to Dr. Neeraj Mittal, sir, for his continuous guidance and steering India's telecom sector towards innovation, which is very much important, sustainability, and global collaborations. Our heartfelt association goes to our distinguished speakers, our Professor David Koil Pillai, Dr. Kumar Sivarajan, Professor Rohit Buddhiraja, who is steering Bharat 6G Alliance, for their valuable insights that set the tone for meaningful discussion over the next 2 days. I would like to acknowledge the contributions of our MOU partners, NASCOM, with whom we just signed today, and also European Space Agency, where I was some 5 days back in the UK itself, and our international collaborations including NextG Alliance. We have our guest here, Mr. Amitava Ghosh, 6G IM, Dr. Colin, 6G Forum, XGMF, NGMN, UK Team, UKFNI, 6G Flagship, and more importantly, even 6G Brazil. So thank you all and all the participants. Sir, with this, I think we are grateful to you for sparing your time. Thank you.